with ChiBananas on My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio.
I need to turn my ring off while I'm giving her directions, right? Ready? We about to go live. Good afternoon, and welcome to another fantabulous episode of the Afternoon Kickback with me, ChiBananas. Y'all get ready to get comfortable, baby, because that's what I'm about to do. Get you real comfortable in the Afternoon Kickback. It's Transformation Tuesdays over here, and y'all know how we do it over here. We got what you need to transform your mind, your body, and your spirit in some type of way today. Man, we got some phenomenal guests in the building, but y'all know I got to show some mad love for my girl that always come through on Tuesdays. You can count on who?
Your fave Danielle, the surgeon healer.
Yeah, I know my right hand man, or should I say woman? Man, I guess out here outnumbered. We supposed to have another special guest host, a male, but you on your own today. I'm going to introduce our guest momentarily. But man, it's hot outside. It's a little warm. It's feeling a lot better than it's been feeling these past days. Because it's been like almost winter somewhat out there.
Man, it was cold.
How was your weekend?
It was pretty good.
Man,
how was your Memorial Day?
Oh, fantabulous.
Yes. Oh, yes. Really quick, I got to give a shout out to the 17th Ward Alderman David Moore. Like, they put on Brittany. She is the event coordinator, and they we put on a mini parade for the veterans in the building. And like we did it on 77th and Emerald. So the veterans that was in that building, like every year we try to do it big, but due to COVID, we had the restrictions. So nonetheless, it was still like a really dope event. Like it was like a mini karaoke. So it gave me an idea. Let's do a veterans karaoke. Like they had, it was fun.
They would love that. That would be so amazing.
They was trying to get him to shut up, but I'm like, no, this is about y'all. Let him sing. So it was fun. Like not us, but his other. But that's that story. But it was so amazing. Like everybody had a good time. Like the food was catered to Cafe 75. That is black owned restaurant, new on 75th and hosted.
Okay.
So yes, and it was like spaghetti chicken. The chicken was so fat. Like it was.
Everybody proclaim that they can make some chicken, but everybody can't fry no chicken, baby. I don't care if you are African American or should I say black. Some people's chicken frying black cards should be taken away. I'm just gonna say that. That's the banana fact of the day. If it ain't crispy, it ain't fried chicken.
It was crispy. It was crispy. It was good. And they had the lemon pepper on it and all that. Like, they did their thing. It was good. Like, I am so proud and grateful that we was able to provide that experience for them, because like they put their lives on the line for us. And like, I thank God that, we have our freedom, you know what I'm saying? Like, now we got to do is just get this mental freedom going and we going to be in there.
Woo, baby, mental. Yeah, that's why we up in here today. We come up in here to try to get your mental and your body and everything, your spirit overall together. I'm excited about today's show. Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
Man, we got some phenomenal people in the building. We got Miss Angela Simmons from Inspirational Beauty. I said Simmons. Girl, why is Angela Simmons? That's Russell Simmons' daughter. See, you came up in here looking all Hollywood and so I feel like, man, how did I just do that? Anyway, Angela Williams, sound bowl therapy is like one of your specialties.
Yes, it is.
We're going to dive off into her. Introduce yourself for those who do not know who you are. Okay. Bless the mic with my love.
So, everyone out there in radio land that is falling under the sound of my voice. My name is Angela Williams. I am Inspirational Beauty. I am the founder and owner of Inspirational Beauty LLC. Having a background in addictions counseling, mental health, social work, and also case management.
Okay.
My business is promoting health and wellness through holistic healing.
Okay.
One must be healthy in all aspects of life, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And one of my forms of assisting one into getting to that plateau is to do the sound bowl healing. Each one of these sound bowls, there are 7 sound bowls. They address the 7 major chakras that align your spine for you in order for you to receive the full energy and usage of the universe in order to manifest your dreams.
Yeah.
To uplift yourself, just become mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally aligned.
Y'all see why she in the building today? It's
Man.
Transformation Tuesday. That's only treat 1. Treat 2, I'm going to need you to go ahead, bless this mic, and tell them who you are and what it is that you do and why it is so important that you are sitting here right now today.
My name is Tameka Claudio. I'm the founder of Divine Destiny Health and Wellness.
Okay.
I am certified in Reiki, so I'm a Reiki master. I also do life coaching, but my niche is spiritual coaching.
Okay.
So Reiki is a form of energy healing where you use ancient symbols, and each symbol represents some sort of healing power. So your hands are attuned to that power, and
Okay.
you activate it. Everybody has Reiki energy inside of them, which is why it works. But once your hands are attuned and you become aware of this energy and you learn how to use it, you can actually heal yourself. Our body is a self-healing organ if you have the tools to heal it.
We're going to talk about that healing a little bit more later on, too. But we got to go ahead and get his third treat up in here, a chance to bless the mic. And he happens to be the only man in the building. Go ahead, tell him who you are and what it is that you do, sir.
All right. First, I want to say thank you. It's really a privilege to be on the show.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, and my name is Cayto Nova. I also go by Cayto Ifashola Kimikoko. That's Ifashola Kimikoko is a spiritual name I received in my initiation in Nigeria to a spiritual tradition called Ifa. I'm the founder of Wolf by Design, which is a company that seeks to help others, become more of themselves. The motto is become more like you, and that's through art, spirituality, and holistic health. And I do that through, sharing my art, music, clothing designs. Like this is one of the clothing designs I have on right now.
Okay.
And I also am certified in shiatsu therapy and Chinese medicine, Reiki, and many other healing arts. And I combine all of those things together in a session with people so that they can understand how to heal themselves, how to understand themselves. That's a major focus for me, is helping people understand who they are organically without any sort of external interference, like just understanding who you are organically through, understanding your body, your mind, and your spirit.
Woo, baby, we got a loaded show. You ready, Faye?
I'm super ready. Like, I was feeling my solar plex. I'm about to go in already.
It's definitely it's surely a heck of a vibe. And if you're not tuned into the live, you're missing out. You can tune into the live on the Afternoon Kickback page or on my page, ChiBananas. It is gonna be a lituation up in here. We got all types of energy, all types of vibrations, just good overall, vibes, because that's what we do here on the Afternoon Kickback. Yes. Man, we got music. I got old music. I got new music, new artists, underground artists. We got all that and more. Transformation Tuesday. 71 degrees outside, but I promise y'all know I'm going to get y'all temperature all the way up to 300 before we leave up out of here in the 3 o'clock hour. So y'all get y'all water. Y'all get y'all juice. Y'all get whatever y'all need. Y'all fan. Turn your ACs on in your car, in your house, in your workplace, wherever you at. You better turn it up because we about to turn you all the way up.
Mhm.
What you got for them today? Y'all know how we do the show. Every single time we come up in here, before we do anything, we got to bless you with some inspiration, because that's what the show is all about. Inspiring you and motivating you to be the best version of you that you can be, and be a blessing to somebody other than yourself. So come on, kick off this show with this inspiration fave.
Yes. Welcome to the afternoon kickback. It is inspirational moment with your fave, DS, your favorite fave, Danielle, the surgeon healer. And today's title is Dear Young Girl. Now, this comes from a place where back in the day, you know how we used to be auctioned off and all that. Like the spirit still lingers on. And our young girls now know that your body is your temple. You are not a price tag. You are priceless. Nothing in this world can afford you. You are value. Value yourself, inner, outer. Just because you are beautiful. Beautify that inner. Connect that mind, that heart, your body. You are your temple. And don't let nobody treat you any less then. You are a co-creator. You are a creator to the creator. Your father released you. Your mother received you. And you are you. So continue to be you and know that you are more than just a price tag, dear young girl. That is inspirational moment with your fave, DS, your fave Danielle, the surgeon healer.
You know what? I just posted a video yesterday by the guy. What is his name? Nino something. He's like an inspirational or motivational speaker. I can't call Nino Brown. I think that's what he goes by. But the video was about is it worth it? You get what I'm saying? Anything that you do, anything that you attach yourself to, whether it's people, places, or things, is it worth it? Is the outcomes once you attach, is it worth it? So, my key point in that hashtag worth, know yours.
Yes.
You have to always know your worth. And I'm going to go on to say, I keep talking to my nieces and nephews, like, treat yourself like royalty.
You are.
You have to always look at yourself as royalty. When you learn to look at yourself as royalty, you will learn to treat yourself as royalty, and you won't accept anything less than royalty. We got to get an amen.
Amen. And to add to that, we got to own it. It's like we can look at ourselves all day and all night long, but until we own it, like we own other people's thoughts that we are, because like we can have the biggest head, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but then somebody come and they can easily knock us down because we lack that ownership. We be so thirsty to own that house, own that car, own that pair of pants, own that belt. But what about owning ourselves, owning our souls, owning our spirits, knowing that, man, together we are stronger, united.
Taking your control back.
Yes.
That's what the afternoon kickback is all about, man. Getting you. So that's every aspect of you: your happiness, your success, your drive, your ambition, your motivation, your overall, your life, baby. Period.
Yes.
I just been wanting to say that all day. Like, these kids is driving me crazy with the period. Okay. Don't say period to me. Okay, I won't say it no more on bro auntie. Okay, I'm gonna bust your head on bro. They gonna be kids be, they terminologies be like.
Yeah, but you gotta let them be them. That's their creativeness.
It is, man. I'm excited though. Talk topic today. We got Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg got something new brewing up. We talking about healing, and Snoop Dogg got a new venture that is healing. I mean, so many celebrities is backing in with this too. You backed away from the mic. Do my breath stink?
No.
Because I thought you was a girl. I thought you was over here acting like Andre 3000, like, I know you like to think that y'all don't stink, but...
No, they got another song that's worse. No, I was giving you your mic space. No, I'm ready to get over here with these chakras.
we got a loaded house, but before we dive off into them and their chakras, we gonna go ahead and get y'all going with some music because we gotta get y'all popping with some musical therapy. Yeah,
Yes.
we gotta leave them guessing. So y'all make sure y'all
gotta
tell your people y'all better turn this up because today's show is definitely one going down in history. Y'all gonna love it. You got all type of spirituality in this building. And I'm divine.
It's all divine and it's all good. Like, oh my God, like I got this mood. I never in my life ever like. Well, I just started with the moon, but that journal, like, I never felt nothing vibrating when she was doing it. I'm like, oh my God, like I had to switch hands. Like, am I really feeling what I'm feeling? So yes, I'm excited.
Okay. Well, we're going to kick this show off with some new music by Tyrion, and it is called In the Arms because, through our Father, we get through it all,
Yes.
Keep it locked. Afternoon Kickback Vibes with ChiBananas. And
Yes, your fave Danielle. The Surgeon Yellow.
if you haven't already downloaded that lovely app, what they need to do, Faye?
Down to your Play Stores and download it via Google App Stores. Let me see, the Play Store, the Google Play Store, or the Apple Play Store. Go to your Play Stores or listen in online. However, just share it and don't go nowhere because this is one show that you definitely want to remain tuned into. You on your spiritual healing journey, you was in the right spot. God placed you here at the right moment. So get all that ego and pride to the side and keep it locked.
And you know what? Even if you're not at the place where you feel spiritual, if you in a healing space, you in the right place. And that's all I'm gonna say. Keep it locked. Afternoon Kickback Vibes, Lakeshore Drive type of vibes, summertime shy type of vibes. It's going down, y'all.
You coming back after this song?
Yeah.
When the giants tower over my face.
Okay. The crown chakra. Is it okay?
And I'm frozen by the battles I face.
Okay. Yes.
There is just one place I go to be safe. I'm in the arms, in the arms, in the arms of
It's all
Jesus.
about right.
You will never fail, never fail. You are my strong tower. I'm in the arms, in the arms, in the arms of Jesus. You will never fail, never fail. You are my strong tower.
Well, I'm my boo.
Hey.
I know, but I'm still learning it. I just know how to feel, and it was like, let's see, I've been working on chakra.
Hey, Shy. What's up, I said it. Hey, Jazz. Your mama say, look at that head in the back. I know who that is. What's up, Linda? Hey, DC Blues. Hey, so Ella, I appreciate all y'all.
Like when I really started,
Y'all comment, thanks for vibing in.
that I really I think I'm and so when people said about we got our healing, like I want to not put the movie like it, but yeah, like because I had to go around because I've been having. Yeah, it's about the thing. So I can feel myself, I'm like going around my movie, and it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
But I was like working on it. Like I was working on something, like I was going around here. So it's like, okay, I got and I got a book on it. I just and the ground shop. It was like I had that on my shop. And it played like two stuff. I'm like, helping. I'm like, nah, it's ground shop. It's like I know that, like, no,
Strong
do you want to see what's down or wait till you get it? Gotta come back.
Man, that was a strong song to start the hour off with. You get what I'm saying? In the
Yes.
arms, when you know where to turn. I don't care. I always said, I don't care who or what you call it. We all know we descended from something great. So when you know you can turn to them arms, you know, of a
Yes.
perfect stranger, because it is a stranger to you. You get what I'm saying? But it ain't a stranger to your spirit. It'll definitely get you right on together. Welcome back. Afternoon Kickback Vibes. It's me, ChiBananas, my girl.
DS, your favorite Danielle, the surgeon. Hello.
And then we got Miss Angela Williams
Thank you.
of Inspirational Beauty. And then we also have Miss Tameka Claudio of,
Divine Health and Wellness.
and then we have Cayto, you know,
A wolf by design.
the wolf by design.
Oh.
Man, it's all kind of vibrations going on. So y'all know it's time to just go ahead, tap off into it. You know, we're here for the energy. We're here for the vibrations, and we're here to understand what it is that each of you do, and you know how what you do helps the human mind, body, and spirit, and how it's helped for you. So feel free to, you know, I know you guys work together on different levels, you know, at different times. So I don't know how you do what it is that you do when you put it together. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all take control and introduce and how it should start, because there is a beginning to healing.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Okay. Angela Williams, once again, aka Inspirational Beauty, and the founder of Inspirational Beauty LLC. My position in this trio is that I am the sound bowl healer.
Okay.
I play 7 different colored bowls. There are at least 114 chakra points in the body. Chakra points are the energizing points in the body that once they're energized, you can heal yourself.
Mhm.
But I'm here to talk about the 7 major chakras that my sound bowl healing addresses. And I want to start from the bottom chakra and work my way up. The bottom chakra is the root chakra. The root chakra represents stability, grounding, security. On the flip side of that, if that's not aligned, it's not open, it's not receiving the energy that it's supposed to receive, then on the flip side of that is fear. These are some of the very things that can keep you from moving forward in any idea that may come up. It's represented by the color red, and it's also found at the base of your spine.
Okay.
The next chakra is our sacral.
One of my favorite.
And I put a little feel and charisma along with that, right? Because that chakra is in charge of your sensuality, your sexuality, your all in all ability to be happy. right? And on the other side of that, of course, you know what the opposite of being happy is.
Man.
Miserable, not able to find any joy out of life, being promiscuous. That can be a part of the flip side. This chakra is located just above the root, and it's also just below your navel. We're going to get into later the actual organs that each one. Cayto is going to cover that for me.
Okay.
So we're going to continue. The next chakra is the solar plex. Hey, that's the way you want to be talking about it, right? That power, that willpower, right? That chakra is located just above the navel. What lies here is your willpower, your ability to want to push forward, the security within yourself that says, "Hey, I can do this." On the other side, if you don't have this open, it's not aligned, then a lot of things that you would try to get done, it's just not going to get done, because you don't have the power to push yourself to do it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, is that connected to the umbilical cord? Like, does the solar plexus and the umbilical cord, like, do they have an attachment?
That, yeah.
Okay.
Everything is connected.
Okay.
Everything is connected. Okay. The next chakra is the heart chakra.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I can tell that's your favorite chakra.
It is, because the heart chakra allows you to love. It gives you the ability to love, and it also, on the flip side, allows you to be able to receive love. This chakra here connects your physical self. Your lower chakras are a representation of your physical self.
Okay.
The heart chakra connects your physical self with your spiritual self.
Okay.
So any chakra above the heart chakra is your spiritual self.
Okay.
Okay. The next chakra. Ooh, those of us with big mouths around here. It's called your throat chakra, and it's located just where we said is your throat. What this chakra does when it's completely aligned, it allows you to speak your truth, but because it's connected to your heart, and it may, whatever it is that you may need to speak may come from a place that had you to feel unsafe, right? But because all of these are aligned, when you're speaking your truth, you try your best not to hurt anybody's feelings. So on the flip side, you already know what that is. It's just going to come up and out. And sometimes, if it's blocked, if it's completely blocked, you won't say what you need to say. And what happens with those feelings and emotions? They stay stuck inside, right?
And they explode.
Yes. Right? Either they explode, or you just never receive the energy that is needed for you to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. It's just, that's going to be the absolute blockage. Okay. Our next chakra. It's called the third eye chakra. And it's located between your two physical eyes. It's that one eye that can see the unseen. It can also assist you in hearing the unheard. Right? This is your intuition. Hey, you can absolutely hear when somebody is not being truthful with you. When all of these things are aligned. Bam, we're at the one that you really
Really gonna get to the good part. Hey, get down to the good part.
Get
Y'all
down,
know
y'all.
the whole vibe of it. Come on. The top of the, chakra.
The top chakra is called your crown chakra. And it sits just above your head. Just above. And here, When this chakra is open to receiving the energy from the universe, it allows you to be able to align yourself and receive your daily energy, your daily affirmations, that everything is going to be okay. You can utilize us here in the universe and receive whatever it is that you need to receive. Just let thy will be done.
Ooh, say that again.
Let thy will be done. There's a higher calling on a lot of our lives, right?
Yes.
But a lot of us are not ready to receive.
Speaking of, I just want to jump in and interject, because when we talk about chakras and we talk about spirituality in the forms of sound bowling, a lot of people are not willing to receive it. They actually call it witchcraft. Like, how do you still try to enlighten people that think this way? Or, how do you deal I guess is the question that I'm asking, to maybe open up their third eye to maybe seeing the bigger picture.
Well, for me, I speak about my journey.
Okay.
Everything that we're talking about right now already lies within our bodies. We already possess it. We just need something to help wake it up, right?
Okay.
And in that being said, I have a daughter. Her name is Crystal, and she introduced me to this way of life in October of last year. And I don't know, it was just something that just felt like it was just completely right. And she assists me with my first sessions, my sound bowl sessions, and I received the light, the energy, right? I already worked in the field of healing, working with women with addiction issues, and basically just wanted to be able to do something that was more fulfilling. It just felt like my life I was just not living in my purpose. And with that being said, I continued on this journey. I continued to study. I continued to receive the information that I needed to assist someone else. It started out for me as just regular therapy through the sound vibration, because each bowl represents a note, a different note. And through these bowls, since I've been doing it as long as I've been doing it, I'm able to read the person's energy through these bowls. And along with the counseling skills, because I am a firm believer that everything that happens in your life up to this very moment is meant for you to learn from it. It's meant for you to utilize it in the next day.
Okay.
Everything up to this point.
I totally agree there.
And I want to address your question. I feel like sound bowling and all of the healing that we do, we don't displace anyone's religious beliefs, because it's not a religion. Right. So we just want you to tap in to yourself. Whatever you want to call it, source, God, spirit, whatever your name is for it, like she said at the beginning of the show, it's versatile and applies to all of that. We want you to know that God, source, spirit put tools here for us to use. I mean, energy came from somewhere.
True.
And when you think about God and spirit, it's energy. Healing, sound healing, comes from somewhere, even in Christian beliefs. When you feel the spirit, what they doing? They playing the piano, they listen to the music,
they popping up
down.
Like,
when you use your mouth for prayer, when you use your mouth for manifestation, that's a sound. Sound is nothing but a vibration, and an energy. So it comes across to reach your divine person that you are seeking. You have to speak to it. That's how you create that relationship. So basically, you can go to church all day, but if you don't speak to your person, you can go to the mosque all day. If you don't speak to the person that you are believing in, you don't have a relationship. You don't have that spirituality. So using that vibration, that sound, Because when you look at the old church moms,
Mhm.
they sometimes they pray is nothing but a wail. They
Mhm.
travail. So it's just a vibration. And sound all around is healing, whether it's music, whether it's sound bowling, whether it's just your prayer, whether it's your words, because we got to be careful what comes out of our mouth. And
Amen.
the vibration is coming out. Tone and inflection is very important.
Yes, it is.
So,
Woo!
we
Y'all
talking
getting them
about-
together. Come on with it. Come on with
So we
these
just
men.
talking about a vibration here. We're not even going into religion because these principles and these concepts are for everybody.
Yes,
It's
they are.
about your inner spirit.
And I want to add too, my journey is unique in that I wasn't raised Christian. I actually grew up with Buddhism, Hinduism, learning all kinds of things about meditation, energy work, the power of prayer and manifestation, all those things. And, I met multiple times people that would claim that me and my family are practicing witchcraft. And I've been called a demon on all kinds of, certain things, right? And I was always raised that they just simply don't know what it is. And so when I began working professionally and giving spiritual guidance, especially after I went under the initiation in the tradition I'm in, I did a lot of work on just educating people and showing people how it's really no different than Christianity, if that's what they're into. Then it's about just educating people and telling them, well, okay, you pray to God, we pray to Olodumare, it's the same thing. And when we speak or talk about these things with energy, is understanding that it's just really all the same thing. Everything is literally energy, everything's literally consciousness. God is consciousness, and it's all a matter of just attuning to that. And to focus not on the words people are saying or the external stuff, but to focus really on the energy, to let go of fear and to really tune in. What are you feeling in your spirit when you hear those prayers or listen to the sound bowls or work with crystals? Like, what is it that you're feeling in your spirit? Because that's what really matters. Like Tameka's saying, the vibration. And, with fear, it's like, that's rampant in our society. It's always, it's just about fear, where like now is the time to focus on faith.
And it's crazy how we focus more on fear. We fear the unknown.
Exactly.
But we refuse to have faith in the unknown.
Exactly.
Isn't that like cliche though?
But see, and then like, because I got a question too, but like to give my input to add to what y'all saying, like COVID showed that church is not, like, God is not in church.
Exactly.
Yes. God
He's
is not in church.
Yes.
God is in you.
Yes.
When everybody was sitting down, for the ones who did not jump over the bridge,
Say that again
the
with
ones
authority.
who are woke right now, all of us up in this room, online, on the coming through the airways, all that. That goes to show we all was in our rooms crying, praying, whatever. Who was we talking to? That God within us.
Yes.
So God is in us, and like that's what we have been separated from. And then when we
wait, let me interrupt
like,
you real quick. My baby got chills. I'm sitting there looking at her. She got chills up all over her talking about. Well, it's something about talking about the glory of God that dwells within you. That just gives you that energy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I needed them to feel what's really going on up in here right now.
I don't mean to cut anybody off either, but that's like a major focus of my book. It's called Just Breathe, You're Abundant.
Okay.
And, on the topic of like God is in you, it's just a little piece I wrote about. Do you mind if I read it?
Go ahead.
So it is your right to live according to your vision. It is your right to know what it is to be alive. Let everything flow out into the world. Let everything you are flow out into the world, and use this power to create according to what is in alignment with your divinity. You are spirit itself. You are life itself. You are worthy because you are creation. If you ask me, the meaning of life is more life. Life is freedom. Find it through your divinity. Anything that is conducive to more life within you and the world is your birthright. Anything to protect and uphold life where it is within your depth to do so is our duty. The world can be harsh. It's made that way because we are all divine beings in the making, continually perfecting. Diamonds form under pressure and all that. You've heard it before. So let go, surrender. You came into this world divine. That hasn't changed. There's nothing you must do to be there. There's nothing in this world that can give it to you. You already have it. It's really all just a matter of remembering you are part of life. The air you exhaled touched the trees. The water you drink ran from rivers. The house you live in was built by many hands. Everything you eat was given to you first and foremost by the earth. Everything in creation is meant to carry out its true nature. The bears behave as bears have always been known to do. The ducks, the coyotes, the foxes, and all other creatures of the earth. In doing their divine part, they benefit their environment. What is your nature? No one has the answer but you. Once you rediscover this, it doesn't get easier. The more you allow yourself to be and let divine flow out, the more you remember, the greater your light will shine. And with that, greater challenges will come to test that light and to try to put you in a state of forgetfulness again. But don't worry, if you just follow through, if you just have faith and remember in your true divinity above all else, you will be rewarded with even greater mastery over the only thing worth mastering in this world, you. And that's what I focus on with African spirituality. I don't go into super detail about all this stuff unless someone's interested in that. It's really about in my tradition that God is literally everywhere, even in this table, the floor, just the everything. Chair. And to see the divine is all around you, and that even when you're alone, you're not. Even when you feel like you aren't loved, you are. It's literally surrounding you all the time.
Yes.
And to me, that's how the root chakra of, so many of us have root chakra problems because of that fear. And the way you heal that fear is through the faith in the divine. And you gain that faith in the divine by, it's a practice. It might not be easy, when you have all these problems happening that threaten your stability. But when you take the time to really sit and be quiet and try to tune in and breathe into that divinity that's all around us, that's when the root can begin to heal. Because that's, to me, the only way to have a really healed sense of security and faith is to look to the divine and to, no matter what's happening in the external, you just know that you're divine, and that's always going to be your saving grace.
Man.
Yes.
Loaded up in here. See what I'm saying?
Really much.
Y'all, we don't play. We come to get y'all right on together.
Back to what I was saying. Not to cut nobody off or nothing. Not to cut you off.
When it gets that good, like this information is so good, you can't help but ask questions. You can't help but dive in and indulge on the conversation, because that's what time we're living in a time of spiritual warfare. And it's heavy. It's not that it hasn't always been heavy, but man, like everything that our ancestors fought so hard for it's like being rebirthed, to greater magnitudes, and we're angry. We have a lot of angry people out here, and a lot of people that live in fear and not faith. So that's why we're here. So go ahead, girl. Go ahead, Faith. Go. I know you got something good. Come on.
Spirituality was separated from us. It broke us before our generations came. And once, you don't have to kill a man to get they man. All you got to do is separate them. And once you separate the man from the body, it's just you just existing. You're not being who you truly are. So that's where that anger come from. That's where that black on black crime come from. Like if you look at it, the wealthy versus us. The wealthy, they what they do, they work out. They meditate. They rising with the sun. They
believe in therapy.
They doing all that stuff. They working on the inner. They are healing the inner outer. Us, once we come together and we try to heal ourselves, we crazy. We end up in a crazy home because we have lost our minds. Oh no, you ain't hearing no voices. Oh no. You know what I'm saying? Like we are painted to be crazy in the traumatic experience. We believe in it. So it's like once we come together, and that's what it's like. I'm so grateful to be in y'all presence. ChiBananas invited me to the ritual, and cause it's like an honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, okay, God, I got some people that I can actually talk to. I don't have to just sit down there because nobody understands me, and I'm not gonna go in this box So I'm gonna continue, God. What you know what I'm saying? Take
Yes.
my notes until you place me up into that space with like-minded and energy, vibrations. Because we tend to, that's what we hold people into our life that's supposed to be gone. So it's like we hold them into our life is blocking the ones that need to be into our life to help elevate us to that next level. Well, we can go back and be like, okay, well, they see, so now they come questioning. So it's like you don't really necessarily have to pull them in. Once they see what you're doing, they're going to come and ask questions to you. So my questions to y'all is like, when y'all was beginning in the beginning process, hearing the voices, like, how did you stay true on y'all journey to become healers?
My challenge was because, like I said, I grew up doing it, so I didn't experience a lot of questioning. Like, am I hearing it? It was that it was like gaining the courage to go out into the world and share it, and to not, that's why my thing with my business now is become more like you, because for a long time I did allow people's thoughts or opinions or expectations on what is normal or acceptable to limit me and reduce my life. And so for me, it was meditating, going to the divine and asking, to just let go, like help me let go, and just to let me be me without fear. Because it is all fear. To me, I feel like fear is the root of all evil. Everything is done out of fear, whether that's fear of not having control of a person, place, or things, fear of, it's all fear based. And like the solution is to get that connection with the divine, however we do that. But for me, it's always
quick question, not to cut you off, but how did you even connect with the divine? Because it's different levels. It's that physical connection, then it's that divine where you in that spiritual realm. Well, because you got something that's in that spiritual realm, but it's in the dark spiritual realm. Because it's different levels of it to get to this light.
Exactly.
So how did you get to the divine?
So,
well, before you answer that question, we got to go into a break. We got, it's the top of the hour. We got to introduce the station, babe. I'm going to need you to watch this clock.
I'm sorry.
You do this.
I'm sorry.
You get what I'm saying? I know you excited and you ready to get these gems out here. But we got to, because
they got to feel it. I'm sorry.
But we got to pay homage to the station because we won't be on air if we don't drop this top of the hour. You know what I mean?
Let's do that.
We got to do what we do. And we want to keep them here. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we don't want to give it all to them right here, right now. We gonna keep y'all tuned because it only gets juicier, as you can tell. And when we come back, we're gonna talk about how you finally get to that divine place, right?
Yes.
We got Angela Williams of Inspirational Beauty. We have Tameka Claudio of Divine Destiny. Healing, health and wellness, and then we have Cayto. I can't say your spiritual name. I tried it, baby.
It's Ifashola Akinikoko.
There y'all.
What he said.
All of what he said. I don't want to chop it up. I already chopped up Miss Williams calling us sentence. But yeah,
they have it now.
Yeah, I'm excited. Man, this show is definitely on a great realm. Big shout out to everybody that's tuned in on the live. We appreciate you guys for rocking out. Everybody that's tuned in and listening, make sure you get somebody to tune in and listen. Listen, because you never know. Like, this show is all about helping one another unlock your own prison. You get what I'm saying? So Afternoon Kickback Live, ChiBananas, and
DS your favorite name, the searching hello.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I got a song too we're gonna play real quick before we come back, and that's because it suits the hour. Chicago's very own Sandy Red. It's a song called Remarkable Meet Remarkable. Y'all keep it locked. Don't nobody know the music like I know the music. And I ain't coming to play with you. It's currently 71 degrees outside. We're expecting a low of 55. But I know y'all temperatures got to be at least 115. We going for the whole 300.
run the internet.
2 o'clock, baby.
My Radio
It is.
Chicago on the Support
That's
District
what happens
Radio
when
Network.
we talk over here.
I haven't said nothing yet.
My Radio Chicago, a Support District Radio Network station. Whoa!
Get ChiBananas. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, y'all, back out this morning.
ChiBananas. On the afternoon kickback.
Let me
So
say,
don't
she
you dare
ain't
touch
going
that down.
nowhere. She is tuned in, baby. Come on.
Thank you, Linda.
Make sure you share the live, Linda.
Broken hearts, broken dreams. It's getting harder to believe. Bleeding sons in the street.
Like, I think, like, that's something that a lot of us don't know. Like, that's what they say. And it's like, I'm interested in that because that's elementary school.
Why don't they matter? We can do anything. You change all the hope that we through love. Souls will stay.
I always, like, even in church, I still did the same thing that I'm doing now in the church capacity. I laid hands on people. I worked the altar. I worked in prostitution and stuff like that. So I'm still working under the same gifts, just under myself, knowing that I have faith in myself, without a leader telling me what I can and cannot do. Like you said, I'm not in that box, but I'm still using my gifts for God's work.
Yes.
And His healing now. And now, since I'm out of the box, I became more powerful in my gift because it's under me. I was just at a really dark place. And I turned to meditation because I had anxiety and I would have panic attacks. And that's what helped me to kind of ground myself and get back into a healthy state. And I don't know, like she said, everything happens for a reason and it's divine. I don't even know how I got in tune with Reiki, but it just so happened I was living in Edison and 2 blocks away from me was a center for meditation. And they had meditation on Friday. So Friday I would rush home from work, I would pull my door like, girl, that homework is later, we going to meditation. So I'm in a group with all these people and we meditating and the energy was just so wonderful with that group meditation. And I decided to take Reiki classes with them. And I sat on that certification for a while. But again, with divine timing is everything. I met Cayto. And he started giving me Reiki. So I started using Reiki and getting benefits from it. So I'm like, I need to start using my own Reiki because that's the thing. When chakras are off and unbalanced, sometimes you speaking in doubt and you speaking in fear. So it took for me to get my confidence up to actually practice and know that he's a great mentor, but I can do this myself, for myself. And that I should be pulling on him for everything, but I was drawn to him for a reason. I was drawn to her for a reason. Like, we met, all of our meeting was not that coincidence. It was definitely that design.
Divine intervention, baby. He started removing them layers and started replacing you, with what you needed.
Yeah.
Around it.
And then when you're ready to learn, your instructors and everybody, your tribe will appear. Yeah. So all you got to do is line yourself up, get in that vibration, and I promise it'll appear just like with us. When you was ready, it appeared. So I would say if you feeling led to do something, follow your intuition. Follow your gut. And as long as you follow your gut, it doesn't matter. I pay homage to my mom because that's why I'm able to do this. Like, she supported me. I didn't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Amen. That was just that remarkable by Chicago's very own Sandy Red. That track was hot. How y'all feel about that track? Did y'all get a chance to listen to it? I mean, it was so much going on in the studio right now. Like, it's all about the energy and vibrations. If you're just now tuning in, you are rocking out with me, ChiBananas, on the afternoon kickback, and my host.
Yes, your fave Danielle, the surgeon healer.
And we also got 3 very special guests in the building. We talking Transformation Tuesday, so it's all about healing the mind, body, and spirit. We got the lovely Miss Angela Williams of Inspirational Beauty. And then we also have Tameka Claudio of Divine Destiny Health and Wellness. And then we also have Mr. Cayto, who is a shaman.
Shaman, author, and meditation coach, and artist.
Yes,
Wolf
and
by
he
Design.
has Wolf by Design. Man, if you are not tuned in to the live, I suggest that you go tune in to the live later on because the conversation continues. There's not enough time to get all this information out to you guys because we got to pay bills, we got to pay, we got to do what we got to do around here on the station. But we were talking Reiki healing, and we're going to get off into that. But before we went into their musical selection, DS asked Cayto a question, how do you
make it to your divine God? Because there's so many gods out here, so many higher selves, and you got the dark self and you got the light self. How did you get to the divine, the light self?
So, real quick, my opinion on that is there is no dark self. I believe that it's merely an illusion or a false. Because, like I said,
call it dark self because it's like you're not at your highest point.
Right.
That's when that doubt, that fear come
Right.
in, that anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you at your high self, oh my God, that
Right.
light is, man, you see. Look, you see him. Look, you see him. You see him. You see him. Look, all 3 of them.
Right
You see
now.
all 3 of them. Like, you at your light self. That dark self will have you somewhere.
Right, and I get what you're saying. It makes sense. The reason why I make that distinction is because I feel like that's where, like, this dark, fear of the dark, and like darkness is merely the absence of light, and so you merely turn on your light and the darkness goes away.
Exactly.
It can't sustain itself. And so that's why I make that distinction that it's merely an illusion or it's not me, because it isn't. My real self is divine, and so anything not divine, I work on breaking through that illusion. But as far as how I do that,
how you get there?
Yeah, so to go into a bit like Wolf by Design. Why is that? Why do I call it that? So for me, an important spiritual symbol for me has been the wolf, and that's from an early age, and that's you know about this Native Americans and the animal totems like power animal, spirit animal guides, that type of thing. Okay, so in not just Native American culture, but African culture, indigenous cultures across the world, animals are seen as spiritual messengers. And each of these animals, their unique traits are bringing a unique message from the divine. Okay. And so from a young age, I was encouraged by my father and my parents to go into meditation and to ask myself questions. The how is, I feel like, in meditation, you ask yourself questions about why you feel certain ways about things, why you have certain perspectives, where those perspectives coming from, and if they're actually you. The spiritual practices and all that are very important, but I think it just starts with asking yourself the question, who are you and why are you? Like, why do you feel that way? And ask yourself, well, why does that bother me? Or why do I like this? Or, why does this mean this thing to me? So for me, the wolf, the spiritual messages associated with it are the pathfinder. So like the initiate, someone who begins their journey and through all challenges continues to, push through and not allow anything to sort of take them off track. And that's been, for me, the story of my life. Like I'm a very focused individual. I try to stay on the straight and narrow. And I've always come across these certain challenges and these sort of things that try to throw me off of my identity. And so always going back to who am I, why am I, and why do I feel that way? Because then from there, that's the only way you can begin to start your true unique spiritual journey.
Right.
Because I was raised in like doing meditation. When I say meditation, what does that mean? Meditation is like getting still, getting quiet, and like just receiving, you know, the divine energy from the universe. And we always start our meditations by saying what we're doing with meditation. So what is our intention? And so stating, you know, calling on our spirit. So I always say divine answers. Answers is a divine order. Spirit guides a divine order. Olodumare or God or divine source like that. And stating in this meditation, I want to receive guidance on XYZ, or I want to help overcoming or letting go of XYZ. Okay. So that's the way, you know, me and my family have always done meditation or prayer, whatever you call it. We get quiet. We start with our intention. We pray, or you know, say our affirmations, etc., and then we just get quiet and let it come. And that's like how we started, you know, getting guidance as to what other things to get into. We would end up finding certain books or meeting certain teachers, or you know, all these serendipitous or what's the word? Synchronistic things would start happening as a result of simply just praying and letting it happen. I think people really do underestimate the power of being quiet, sitting still, and opening your mouth and asking what you want to receive. And just making sure that you're talking, making sure that you call the things that you want to listen to you. So you only want, you know, the divine to be listening so that you receive, you know, the divine things.
So it's meditation. One of the viewers online said her favorite saying is, I went from medication to meditation.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know?
Beautiful.
And that's like clearing your mind. About, you get what I'm saying? When you tap into that very thing, your true being of who you are as a person, and opening up the third eye and opening up your heart chakra.
Is she on right now?
Yeah, she actually says she's gonna call in. Shout out to Linda Gregory tuned in on the live. Yes. But you know, time winding down, it's moving so fast. Yes. We definitely got to tap into Reiki healing. You know, we talked about meditation, and then we're gonna come back full circle because I want, you know, you guys to sum up what it is that you expect people that's thinking about, you know, tapping into their spirituality and learning about chakras or holistic healing. It's like what I like to call it, you know, how you go about it. So if you don't mind, Tameka, you practice Reiki healing.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's how I got into it, through meditation.
Okay.
So I was meditating, and like I said, I went to a place for meditation, and they offered Reiki, and it interested me, so I took the class, and I learned about this particular healing that is within everybody. We all have Reiki energy in us. Reiki actually means like universal life force. Okay. So the Ray part of it is spiritual wisdom, and the key part, if you've ever heard of Chi, that's Chinese, but in Japanese they call it Ki, which is your life force. The practice is just a form of energy healing that we use, and it works on the body, the mind, and the soul. So when you're doing Reiki, whenever your healer is on you, he or she can feel what's going on. We use our intuition to see what's going on with your chakras. So each chakra, and we look at the alignment, what's going on, and the energy lets us know, because Reiki energy is a very intelligent energy. Okay. It can let you know what's going on with your body physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that's the thing where in our society, everything is separate. You go to this place for your mind, you go to this place for your body, you go to this place for your soul. No, in indigenous cultures, they go to one person for all of those things. And it's just helpful in your daily life, because life, period, is draining. Right. Everything you do, you put energy into it. So if you're just putting out energy, and you're not receiving any energy back, eventually you become drained. So Reiki helps you to recharge that, because it helps you to meditate and have that stillness. And you then have somebody to see where you're lacking or what's off balance, and talk to you about what you need to do to balance it, and actually use symbols and energy to actually balance it as
Okay.
well. So can I talk about your experience?
Yeah, come on. I was definitely gonna bring up the fact that how we came. So I've been knowing Miss Williams because her son is an artist. Boy Floyd is an artist that's been featured a lot on the afternoon kickback. But we were at her daughter's Egypt night, who is also an artist, pop-up shop. And on my way out the door, she was on her way in, and something made me stay. I had spent money. I came out to support everybody, because support goes a long way. You know what I mean? And I'm big on, even if you don't have money, just showing up and sharing words, or expressing, hey, I think you're doing something great, goes a long way. But on my way out, I ran into you, and I'm like, oh well, I gotta, spread the love with you too. Didn't have no idea that she had tapped off into sound bowling, and it was, the experience was amazing, because after you did my sound bowl, we're gonna go back to the sound bowl. You did a Reiki healing on me because I have an injury. So go ahead. I just wanted to introduce them, speed them up to how it came about and why you guys are on the show, because I just thought you guys were phenomenal since that day.
Thank you, Ashe.
Yeah.
So usually we work together, and she does the sound bowling, which lets you know what chakras are off. But prior to that, I met Shakita, and we kind of had a conversation, and I figured out what was going on with her, and I knew kind of like what I needed to do for her. So I gave her a Reiki treatment, and then because I want people to know that it is concrete evidence supporting this. It's not just like, oh, you're healed, boom, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So her chakras were off according to sound. And of course, she can hear the sound of the sound bowls. And when I did the Reiki, afterward, we gave her another sound bowling session. And she could hear the improvement of what I did for her. Mm-hmm. And with Reiki, you never can go wrong. Reiki, like I said, is a very intelligent energy. Mm-hmm. So even if it's something I don't pick up on, the Reiki energy will pick up on it and heal those things. Mm-hmm. And you can do it. It's very relaxing. It's very energizing because you'll be relaxed. And then afterwards, you'll feel energy because I'm using my energy to give it to you. And then once I cleanse and cut the cords and stuff with the energy, I feel rejuvenated. Right. So it's like a healing for both the instructor and the patient. Mm-hmm. So if you haven't experienced it, I would say open your mind to it at least once. It cannot hurt.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna back her with saying that, before you talk about my sound bowl.
Okay.
But a lot of you may not know, and those that do know, I had an injury January 17th of this year. So my arm is not up to par. I'm like always in pain. And I really, before that day, I couldn't like lay on my back and like let my arm just rest, because it, it's still stiff from coming out of the pins. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if you remember, as I was laying there and as the calmness and the stillness came over my body, I felt my arm levitating. And like there was no pain. Like no, I'm like just being like this, I feel pain. But when I was laying there, it was just shifting side to side. I cannot get.
That's like that vibration.
I kid you not. Like no joke. It was. Like, and I'm like, it was weird. It was weird. And I'm not even gonna kid. It's kind of scary.
I was like, oh my god.
Fear of the unknown.
The fear of the, and that's what I was just about to say, the unknown. But I was so calm that I was comfortable. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I definitely felt different. The pain subsided, some, you know,
Mhm.
because like I say, my hand is always in constant pain from the nerve damage.
Right.
But it was definitely a wonderful experience, and that's why I was so open to share my experience, you know, because I do believe in unknown. I think if you can think it, it can happen.
And it's 5 principles to Reiki. So Reiki is not only for physical pain, it's great for physical pain, especially nerve pain, but it's a mindset. So the principles of Reiki and the signs that you use, they all cover these principles. And one is like trust, not worry. Like to leave worry better said and just trust. The other one is work honesty, because honesty and integrity is a very big part of this work. The next one is I will accept all of my blessings, because sometimes we cut off blessings because we vibrate in an energy that is not accepted and not flowing to receive your healing, your blessings. So we have to make sure we in a mindset and a vibration to accept our blessings. The next one is that I will be at peace. Sometimes you have to just make up your mind that regardless of whatever, I'm just gonna be at peace, and that's where I'm at.
Peace be still.
Yes. And the last one is that I will respect all life, because if you have love and compassion for everything and everybody, you're gonna always vibrate at a frequency of abundance, a frequency of peace, a frequency of all of the stuff that needs to be attached to you, and you won't miss any blessings or anything that's attached to your life. Usually it's us sending out them negative vibes that make us miss some things. So I know it's hard. I know it sounds crazy to be all love and light and not turn up on somebody, but sometimes it's in our best interest to be like, oh, it ain't even worth it.
But then sometimes you got the moments where you got to.
You have to. Yeah, you have to. But it's a way.
It's a way. It's a way to do
not
it.
bring up that. Because I will tell the person, have a good day. Real nice. But they know that mean.
Everything doesn't want a response. Is what I love to say. You know. Afternoon kickback vibes. You vibing out with ChiBananas.
That's your favorite Danielle, the surgeon healer.
And then we also got special guest Miss Angela Williams,
aka Inspirational Beauty.
And then we got Tameka Claudio
of the band Destiny Health and Wellness.
And we also have the Wolfman himself, Cayto. You know, and that also goes by the name, spiritual name of
Ifushola Kinikoko.
I'm gonna let him do that one. I'm gonna let him do that every time. Baby, I would definitely chop that one up. I'll be slobbing and spitting and all kinds of things. I got it back. You get what I'm saying? Right. It's show like we gonna just go ahead and let him do what he do. You're gonna teach me that though before it's all over and done, because this will not be the last time y'all brace this platform. Like, I love what each of you do. You know, I love the energy and the that you put off into the universe. I love that you stand by what it is that you believe in. You get what I'm saying? Because some people become afraid to speak. You know what I mean? And they pick and choose of who they speak to. You know, they're only open to those that's willing to receive. Right. Y'all came here and you like, you know what? I'm gonna let this divine light shed throughout these 300,000 listeners that listen daily, you know, and spread the word. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and do what y'all do, because y'all know I talk forever.
Okay. Angela, can you go into the developmental stages of chakras?
Well, as I said before, there are 7 bowls, each representing the major chakras in the body. Each bowl can represent ages 1 through 7 years.
Okay.
So by the time you're, we'll say 49, 50, you know, you should have mastered everything that's needed in order for you to be able to receive the energy that that's awaiting you from the universe. But we do have individuals that have people in place to already teach them. Mm-hmm. So, and we're talking about the as society may say, the overachievers. You know, they master things quicker. They master things quicker because they have everything that's set in motion for them to receive. I've been meeting my spiritual family along my journey, right? Just think, had we all been connected years earlier, where we all could be, you know. But just saying that, when you connect to the mental, and we talk about the physical, we're talking about the psychological developmental stages. Each bowl will start over again and repeat the lessons in a deeper, more spiritual, higher connection. You master the first 7 years. First 7 years, for the most part, is security. Am I secure? Can I walk this walk? Am I afraid of failure? Will I get back up? Will I start all over again? Will I try? Or will I just stay stuck because I have this particular level of fear keeping me from doing what it is that I like to do? The next 7 to 14 years, right? Am I secure within myself? How is my self-esteem? Is my self-esteem on the ground? Do I walk on it? Do I trample on it? Did I have someone investing in me, telling me that I can do certain things? And we look at our community and how the families are broken, how there's no family structure, how there's no one to teach you certain lessons, no one to push you forward. A lot of the support that one gets is outside of the household, right? If you had that in your household, where would you be? Right? If you had someone telling you, girl, you can do anything you put your mind to want to do. You can do this. Girl, just go do it. I might fail. Hey, my job is to speak life into you, not to take away that energy from you. I'm speaking life into you, right? And I gotta love you. I have to love you, right? Because I was put here to love.
Yes.
Right? And through love, we should learn. I wasn't put here just to teach you. I was here to do the right thing for the right reason. And part of that is to speak life into you. Hey, girl. Oh, you're so beautiful.
Yes.
Did you look in the mirror today? Did you see how beautiful you are? Did you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Well, wait a minute.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And then, with that being said, we're talking it's 7 years, you start all over again, going through the chakra levels. You just continue to grow until you get to that divine point. And in that divine point, everything should line up.
Okay.
Everything should be aligned. You should be successful. If not, you should be connecting with the people to assist you. You should know who they are based on your intuition.
Okay.
You should know what to ask the universe for based on your intuition. And doing the right things for the right reasons.
Right.
Right? When we're talking about someone vibing at a lower point, on a lower vibration, they are actually acting out of the fear and emotions that keep you bound. Right? Let's talk about some of our young ladies that look for love in all the wrong places for all the wrong reasons, because they did not receive the love that they should have received. And on the flip side of that is, most of the time we don't receive these things because we're in the hands of those that just don't know.
Yeah.
We just don't know. It's not I wouldn't call it a sin. It's not a mistake to be ignorant right? Because we take that word and we just, everybody look at that word just being totally negative. Being ignorant means that you don't have the knowledge of.
Mhm.
But when you know that you are directly causing harm to someone,
Yeah, that's different.
it's different.
Yeah.
You know, when you're knowing that, now what do? You seek answers.
Mm-hmm.
And in seeking answers, the answers allow you to be a better person,
Mhm.
right? And we talk about the energy around us, right? And having the ability to say, oh, wow, that was made by someone's hands. Someone's hands. It took energy for them to make that. Oh, that's all of God. Yeah, I had a few people call me a tree hugger. I am hugging the hell out of trees.
I love trees too.
Because guess what? They supply us with our oxygen.
Mhm.
Without them, we don't exist.
Hello. Speaking of
Yes.
oxygen, trees, you know, supplies, what we need. Talk topic of the day. You know, we got to get off into that. It's currently 2:35,
Okay.
which means we got about 15 minutes, but we got to wrap it up and get up out of here.
Okay.
So, we got a lot. We got a lot to cover because it's Taco and Tequila Tuesday.
Okay.
It's also that other Tea Tuesday, but I will not say it.
Taco and tequila.
Yes, it's Taco and Tequila Tuesday. So I got some taco tips coming up momentarily. But talk topic of the day, you know, Snoop. Snoop is in the news. Snoop got a new business venture, and he got a lot of people, pharmaceutical companies, not so happy with the new launch of his CBD oil line. Yes. So you wanna talk about it a little bit?
Well, just like I saw the story and it was like it's some healing oil, some healing CBD oil. So he said he took it because he was in pain and he was like he did a trial with it. So he gave it to his family and you know what I'm saying, his friends, they like, oh, you helped me out too. It helped me out too. So he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna take it to the people. You know what I'm saying? So the big pharmaceutical companies, they get mad at him because they like, well, you need to go and give us an apology. So Snoop was like, yeah, okay. He went back on TV and was like, I give all my viewers a free trial. So, like, I don't blame Snoop. Snoop, sell your product. We need it.
Speaking of, so the story is, according to Snoop, he started this project back in 2019, and he was mainly doing it for himself, right? Mm-hmm. But after seeing firsthand the positive effects Renew Health CBD had on him, he had to share it with his family and to the public because he knew it could help thousands of people live happier lives, healthy lives, pain-free lives, right? So since the announcement of his product, it has been flying off the shelves all around, and this has caused massive dip in sales for big pharma companies such as Bayer and Purdue. And them are the ones that actually say, hey, they feel like he should be indicted because he is undermining the pharmaceutical companies because he's offering his product at a 90% cheaper rate than them. And that's why it's selling. So the talk topic of the day is, do you feel like Snoop, and they say it's a breach of contract or something. The article you can find on the page, The Afternoon Kickback. Shout out to my fave for sending me the story because I just found it went right hand in hand with healing. You get what I'm saying? We're talking healing, and we're trying to figure out what works for you. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, CBD oil works, I'm actually thinking about getting a trial. He offered trials to all, like you say, all the viewers instead of apologizing for releasing it because he was supposed to not release it. It was some breach of contract. That's why they feel like he should be indicted or whatever. Go check the story out. Snoop, like, I ain't scared of the po-po.
Right.
Did y'all know that from back in the days? Like, I mean,
catch it come before the hanging.
and don't ever put his back up against the wall. So, do you think like Snoop should apologize for breaching a contract, or should he, go ahead and introduce what he known from firsthand experience? Not only him, you have a lot of people bagging the story. You have Queen Latifah, Kevin Hart, Ice Cube, Amber Rose, and these are just the stars because they always like to use stars to, highlight things. But
regular
the people
saying it too.
Yeah, but the reason why I highlighted them is like these people have a amazing rapport with the public, and they're not known to be liars. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that I can't see them bagging something that don't actually work. It's not about the money with them. So feel free to call in and kick back some chit chat 630-465-0229. Do you think Snoop should take his CBD oil off the market for the bigger pharmaceutical companies?
Absolutely not.
Should he raise the price? Do you think it's the overlay for the underplay, so he can reel y'all in, and then he's gonna hike the price up too because now you done fell in love with the product? It's so many different things. I just want to know your thoughts on it.
I mean, you can expect for him to raise up the prices because it's in high demand, so it's gonna take more for him to.
And it's running out,
right?
So he's doing free trials, and I think when about 2 hours ago when I looked at the story again, they had only had 6 free samples left to give away. So
yeah. So I don't think that he should take I don't think he should take it down because them companies, like I said, them companies been in existence for years.
Forever.
Right. And y'all getting all this money, but yet the pain's still there. If he doing this and it's taking away these people's pain and they happier, they can live a happier life. If that was y'all intent when y'all started y'all company, y'all should be trying to figure out, okay, Snoop, how can we play a part in helping expand the company and provide more?
He don't need nobody. He can expand on his own.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying.
All he needs is the support of us.
I know that. I'm saying
that's all he needs.
Right. I know that. I'm saying if that was their true intention when they made their product, if their true intention was to actually help the people, then they should be coming to ask, how can we help you to continue to help the people? Not go and be like, oh, you deserve an indictment. You did this is a contract. Man, if you don't go sit down somewhere, how many times have y'all knocked over us? Cut it out.
And they're trying to help nobody. They don't want people to heal because then
they lose business.
They lose money.
Right.
And they mad because I think they big time mad because what Snoop said. People using Renew Health CBD are experiencing results that they never thought were possible. And that's what it is. Wait till y'all find out about this new breakthrough product that I'm about to introduce. Man, I can't wait to introduce it. It's not going to be today, but y'all got to keep it peeled because I got a breakthrough product that I'm about to be marketing for so long too. And it handles over 170 pathogens. It's one product. And y'all gonna love it. Anyway, we're gonna take another break, but before we do, because I need you guys to know about the Summer Splash Jam that's going on. June 19th.
Splash?
Yes, My Radio Chicago is having a Summer Splash Jam. Juneteenth is gonna go down, so gotta make sure I play that commercial real quick. But you also got some brewing that we gotta talk about before we get up out of here.
Go ahead, take the break.
Okay, so when we come back, we're going to talk about you need something for your kids to do this summer. We may have just a program for them if they are any type of creative. Looking for some direction, some fun, some, new knowledge. Y'all keep it locked, got those details coming up. Don't you dare touch that down, because it's ChiBananas.
And that's your fave Danielle, the surgeon. Hello.
Yeah.
Is it something else y'all want to cover?
I would like to talk about breath work.
Okay.
Because that's something I feel like people could immediately start doing when they hear it. And just a simple step-by-step, what is breath work, benefits of it, and how to begin doing it.
Okay.
And then a shameless plug of my clothes.
And then what?
A shameless plug of my clothes.
That's right. Yeah, because we also, our business also offer products.
Starring the crown holder. International recording artist Hotho. Also performing Comic, $20, Stella Fame Music, Codeine, Sip Slow, Johnny Dimitri, Chanel Ellis, Kim Folk Snail, First Lady China, and more. DJ K Caesar, DJ Sluggo, Jerry P the DJ, DJ G Money, and DJ Chill. On the ones and twos, hosted by the My Radio Chicago family and Sean Dale. There's going to be vendors, food, fun, and plenty of entertainment. Face masks required. For tickets, go to eventbrite.com. For more info on performances, vending opportunities, and birthdays, call or text 773-943-9402. Download the Support District Radio app. Click My Radio Chicago and enjoy. We run the internet. My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio.
Yo, y'all, man, these 2 hours have definitely went by really, really fast. It is currently 2:45 p.m., which means we have to make room for the next show to come up in here. But you know, it's been a whole vibe, and I want to thank you guys for coming out. Like, I hope you guys can join us next week because it's clear that we can't get, all this in one city. Period. You know. Or whenever, the afternoon kickback is a home for you. Anytime you feel like you're feeling the need to spread the word, the spirit, spread joy, spread energy, to raise vibrations. You get what I'm saying? Something that you need to get out. I want you guys to come back. But before we, go out, I want you to tell us how they can find you and what you all expect people to get from your treatments.
Oh, you guys want to start with me?
Oh, you can start either way. You want to start first?
You want to start, Cayto?
Or ladies first, whichever one.
I can start.
Okay.
Because usually, since Tameka and I have been working together, the sound bowling actually allows me to detect where the lack of energy is, right? So first and foremost, I like utilizing it as a therapy, a relaxation therapy, where the vibes, you felt the vibes,
Yes.
the energy from the bowls, and just playing them to allow you to relax. Allow you to relax and be able to just be able to meditate, to the sound. With that being said, when there is blockage or there's not enough energy in that area, it allows me to be able to let Tameka know, and it also opens up conversation with the client, because if I'm able to identify some things, some areas where you might be having issues, you would be more prompt to talk to me about it. This is where the counseling comes in. I allow you to say what it is that you have to say that identifies where this lack of energy is. And to get anything up and out on paper allows you to be able to look at it and analyze it better and come up with a solution for it.
Okay.
So this is what I would like for my clients to be able to get out of it. It's just to be able to know that there is somebody that understands your lack of peace. We're here to assist you in receiving that energy so that you may be able to heal yourself and move forward and be the best you possible.
Yes.
Okay.
And with that being said, I'll pass my client.
How can they find you?
They can find me on Facebook, Inspirational Beauty, and also under Angela Williams. You'll see my lovely face there.
Yes.
And also Instagram.
So I can be found. I do Reiki treatments. I do intuitive reads. I have spiritual products. They're under Illuminated Soul, Illuminated and Soul, SOL, like the sun. I can be found on Facebook under Tameka, Tameka, Claudio, Claudio. And I can be reached. I'll give my phone number. It's 312-522-5705. I can be reached and booked that way. If you're interested in any Reiki, if you're just interested in getting in tune with your spiritual journey, because I offer spiritual coaching. If you don't know where to start, I'm open to anyone of any spirituality. I've tried to help. My passion is to try to help people find their spiritual purpose. So you can reach me through Facebook or my phone number.
Yeah, so I can be reached at my website, wolfbydesign.life. Or it can be emailed at caytowolfmystic@gmail.com. And I also do spiritual coaching, meditation coaching, and divination. And my goal with people is to help them understand, what their life path is, not just spiritually, but also, career-wise. Just covering all the bases like relationship, mental, that kind of thing. And in the divinations I do, it's about reading where your energy is at versus where the energy in your environment. And so in a divination session, I help people understand how their energy is interacting with their environment energy, and how to, if that's, in alignment and producing more blessings for them, or if there's a misalignment, and how they can use meditation to adjust those internal energies that they have that are interacting with them. I also sell clothes, art, and music on my website, because one of the other messages is self-expression.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my expression. Art, I combine different African or Native American sort of motifs together, like this shirt I have on,
Okay.
and put them on clothes.
Are them gifts for me?
Sure.
You say sure. Oh, no.
I was just bringing them to the show, but you can.
I thought you were bearing gifts. Yes.
That means it's a gift for you.
You gotta come through bearing gifts.
Yeah. So.
Where can they find your book?
It's on Amazon. It's called this one. It says "Make Over Your Money, Breathe Abundance," but I changed it to "Just Breathe Your Abundance" because the book isn't really about money like that. It's really just about abundance, which is more than material abundance, about emotional abundance, mental abundance of creativity, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I talk about in the book, and I cover processes on how to begin to reach in to those blessings you have within yourself through meditation and breath work. And the book is called "Just Breathe Your Abundance" on Amazon. It's on Kindle, and you could just type in my name on Amazon, Cayto Nova, and the book will pop up.
Man, it's been a lovely show, man. I didn't even get to Taco Tuesday, but you know what? I gotta hit y'all with the taco tips for the day before we get up out of here, and the motivation, because I promised Taco Tuesday tips. So I got a taco salad for those of you that are looking for something fun to do. Instead of just regular degular tacos, you can go on my page and you can find a recipe for a great tasty taco salad, which includes olive oil, ground beef, taco seasoning, tomato sauce, 2 large romaine hearts, 16 ounces of black beans, 5 ounces of sliced black olives, 1 cup shredded Mexican blend cheese, 1 red onion, 1/4 cup fresh cilantro, 4 ounces green chilies drained. Like, you want all the details, all you gotta do is go on the page. That's something fun, and you can prepare in under 30 minutes. Also, you can try shrimp tacos. I'm always giving y'all shrimp tacos because I love shrimp, and there's a million different ways to do it. But you can do a shrimp taco with pineapple, cabbage, coleslaw. That's really, really tasty. Hot and, zesty, all kinds of things. 3 cups of cabbage, 1 fresh cup of canned pineapple, red onion, 2 tablespoons of olive oil or avocado oil, 1 teaspoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of fresh lime or lemon juice, Man, I also have an easy taco soup recipe on the page. Need you guys to go check it out. It's taco ideas all over the page. Go check it out. The Afternoon Kickback on Facebook. Also, be sure to follow me on the Afternoon Kickback with ChiBananas on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and all those great things. Later on tonight, it's going down. Yes, I will be in the hot seat. I'm going to be interviewed on the Orchestration Radio, so be sure to tune in tonight from 8 to 10 at Spreaker.com, the Orchestration Radio, where I will sit down with Felice Navidad, my favorite white chicken radio. You don't know what she's going to ask me. I don't even know, but it's going to be a lit interview. Coming up tomorrow on the show, the real young Rev artist and photographer will be in the building. Find out why he and his music is such a wow factor. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. Also tomorrow, tune in for details on how you can attend the Young MA concert going down June 5th. That will be this Saturday. I will be doing media coverage alongside one of my sponsors of the show. I Said It TV Management will be helping me, do yellow carpet interviews. It's definitely going to be a lit situation. I want to thank you guys for tuning in for another fantabulous show. But before we get up out of here, y'all know I got to do it. I got to hit you with the motivation. My fave started with the inspiration, but y'all know I got to close it out with the motivation because that's what the show is all about. And y'all know what? Y'all gonna love this because my motivation, it touched on everything that every last one of y'all had to say up in here. And I was just like, yes, I love it when a plan comes together, But anyway, I want to end today's show with this motivation. Always be brave enough to heal yourself because the braver you are, and because you are braver than you think, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you believe. So do whatever it takes to heal so long as it's healthy and does not harm others. In the midst of the clouds or storm, never lose hope because when the sun goes down, the moon and the stars always come up, which are signs of a brighter days to come. Look at it this way: the greatest lessons in life are always somewhere you least expect them. Trust me, I can testify to that. Furthermore, one of the most courageous decisions you'll ever have to make in life is letting go of what is hurting your heart and soul. Through this learned life lesson, don't you dare, and I mean, don't you dare surround yourself with people who are not aware of the awesomeness that you possess. In uncertain times, one must hold on to faith and hope. They both are much stronger than fear. So today I want to encourage each of you to motivate yourself by switching your mentality from thinking you are broken and helpless to I am growing and healing. Then watch your life make the ultimate change for the better. After all, time doesn't heal you. You heal you. Period. So each day, if you are physically able, get up, get dressed, get out, and get going. Go get your blessings that is waiting in abundance. And remember to be a blessing to somebody other than yourself today. Put the guns down, spread love, not hate. Where can they find you, Fanny?
And you can find me on Instagram, DS_Talk Show, on Facebook, Danielle DS Sanders Show, and the DS Sunday Morning Gospel Show. And join me every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on the DS Sunday Morning Gospel Show here on my radio Chicago. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until next week, we love you.
Thanks. It's been one. We're gonna go out with Living My Destiny. Our artist is coming up tomorrow. The real young Rev. Definitely gonna be a nice wow factor Wednesday. Don't you dare touch that dial. More good music coming up, yo.
Oh, shit.